can't believe it. Tonight I'm flying to Italy and I'm gonna be gone for 2 months in total, which is just crazy. I'm such a homebody, so being away from home for that long, it feels scary, but at the same time, traveling is what gives my life purpose, especially traveling back to Italy. So I'm really, really excited, but I wanted to bring you along with me on this journey, flying solo all the way across the world from Australia to Italy, which is over a 24-hour travel day, because I know that there are so many other girlies like me that want to solo travel or that have solo traveled and that want to feel a little bit less anxious and a little bit less alone while they're traveling, because it is a really daunting thing to get on a plane all by yourself and fly somewhere where you don't speak the language. It's really far away from home. It's a very, very daunting thing, and it's not something that a lot of people do every day or every often. It might be, once in a lifetime. So I understand that, and I wanted to share my journey with you guys and vlog all of it with you guys. So if you're traveling, if something's coming up, even if you're just going somewhere short, maybe it can help you feel less alone and can help you get excited for your trip as well. And it also makes me feel less alone. I feel like I'm bringing all of you with me. I'm just finishing up packing now, then I've got to shower, take my makeup off, wash my hair, get into my plane outfit, pack some last minute things, my house ready, because Nina's going to be staying here. But before I do all that, I wanted to give you guys some of my top solo travel tips. These are my non-negotiables. This is what I tell anybody who asks me, like, how do you solo travel, especially for a plane flight? Like, if you've never been on an international flight, it can be so overwhelming to know what to expect or how to get through such a long flight. My first flight is 14 hours long, and then I've got a 4-hour layover, and then I've got another 5-hour flight or something like that. So let me just go through all of my tips. First tip would definitely be to make yourself as comfortable as possible in your seat. I don't have the budget to fly business or first class, which is totally fine. I feel like I've nailed how to make it as comfortable as possible. And the first thing is definitely investing in a good neck pillow. Now, you can do your own research, but I've tried and tested the turtle neck pillow, which I've found to be really, really amazing. I love covering up my mouth. I know that sounds weird, but so like my jaw doesn't hang open, and it provides your neck with such a nice brace, especially if you're not sitting on a window seat. This pillow is perfect for me. The best thing about it though is that it takes up almost no room in your carry-on luggage. It's not like one of those big chunky ones, and you can put it in its own case so that it doesn't get dirty. I'm such a germaphobe as well. When I've got that on, I also love to put on a big fluffy eye mask, so almost my whole face is covered. That's how I get an amazing sleep. And to help with sleep as well, I take a drowsy medication. Now, you can speak to your medical practitioner what works best for you. They can be quite particular, so you can either take like melatonin gummies. I don't know, we don't really have those in Australia. Or I take these like travel sickness tablets that I get at the pharmacy, and they have a bit of that drowsy medication in them. And it makes me feel good because I know that I'm not going to feel sick in my tummy, and I also feel drowsy. I'll take like one of those, and that should be able to last me for the entirety of the flight. My second tip would definitely be to surround yourself with comforting things, very comforting things. I know this kind of goes along with the first point, but I bring my little teddy Clara, which is actually a bunny. I bring her everywhere with me, and she comes with me in my carry-on on the flight. The fact that I have her there is, so important to me. And then I also have essential oils. I have a little like ginger roll-on one, and I think I have a lavender roll-on one too. They're so good if you feel sick, and you can even roll them onto your neck pillow and your eye mask so that you're smelling them while you're trying to sleep, and it really, really helps. So surrounding yourself with those comforting things is a must. And speaking of that, my third tip is where I like to choose my seat. It depends which airline you're flying, but most airlines nowadays make you pay a little bit extra for choosing your seat. Personally, my favorite seat is right at the back, so I can recline as much as I want without having to worry about anyone. In the middle row in the plane, so there's no windows on either side, and I like to be on the aisle so that I can just get out and go to the toilet when I need. 99% of the time, the people next to me will be in a group together, so they'll get out on the other side of the aisle, so I don't have to be getting up for people. Other great thing about sitting right at the back is that you can get up and stretch in that little space where the toilets are, get to the toilet very easily if anything, God forbid, happens, and you're really close to the flight attendants. You can get your snacks all very, very quickly. I've made friends with the flight attendants so many times because I've been at the back and they give me extra snacks and things like that. So yeah, that's definitely a big tip for me. Okay, tip number 4 is downloading your favorite podcasts and movies and whatever you want. I also bring a Kindle with me on the plane. It's good because it has the built-in light, and I download some really easy to read books for my flight. And then I just like to have some really nice playlists and podcasts downloaded so that I know no matter what, I have my phone and I have these things that are really comforting for me to listen to. Tip number 5 would be to make a plan for each stop, or make an itinerary for yourself so you know what you're doing, you know where you're going. I know you probably have your flight list like in your emails, and then you know what Airbnb or hotel or hostel you're going to when you land, but having a really detailed list for yourself, even in your head, in your journal, in your notes app, so you know, okay, I land in Doha or Dubai or wherever it might be, then I've got, okay, 4 hours, I might get some food, then I might make my way to the gate, you know, things like this, just so you know what you're doing so you don't get overwhelmed. If you have this list, it's like, okay, next step, find gate. This list is for the anxious girlies like me who are overthinking and who can get really worked up over the small things. So I find making a list keeps you less overwhelmed. My last little tip is just to remind yourself that everything will be okay, because there's always people around to help. Flight attendants, the info desks at the airports or train stations, there are always people around to help you. Everything is going to be okay. The world is huge, and if you're traveling around the other side of the world, you might feel so far away from your family or people that you feel safe around, but just know, worst case scenario, you can fly right back home, they can fly to you, whatever it may be, everything will be okay. Okay, I think that's the end of my travel tips, and it's getting late now. I need to keep getting ready. I need to finish packing, and then I'll chat to you guys when I'm at the airport. I can't believe it. Woo! To the airport. I made it through security. I can't believe it. I'm literally disassociating so hard because I just can't believe it's finally happened. I've been so busy up until this point. I can't believe I've said goodbye to Paul. I can't believe I'm not going to see him for a month. It was so hard to say goodbye to my cats and to say goodbye to Nina and everyone, really. I just wish I could bring everybody with me, but I made it. Oh, and another thing, my bag initially weighed 27 kilos. Okay, announcement, I'm about to board, but basically my bag was overweight, so I had to take a bunch of things out and put a bunch of things in my carry-on. So now my carry-on is very heavy. But yeah, I don't think I'm ready to get on a 14-hour flight, like mentally. Fingers crossed we got this, guys. Okay. I will speak to you once we get to Doha. Bye. much you can hear me right now, but we've made it to Doha. That flight was pretty good. I basically slept the whole way through. My setup was definitely a success. Now, first step is finding food, and then we can try and find the gate, but it's too early to find my gate right now. We've got about 4 hours till I board. Let's see if I can find some food. Hi guys, I'm coming to you live doing a little ASMR here from my gate at Doha airport. I don't want to speak too loud because there's lots of people around me, but hopefully you can hear me properly. Thought I would do a little what's in my carry-on bag because I thought that could be fun and a fun way for me to spend the time here. I won't lie, my carry-on is quite heavy, but I think I've got it down to a science of everything that I've packed. So let me show you. I also love this bag. This is the July all-rounder tote or something like that. I'll put the name up for you on the screen, and on it I have a little Miffy badge and then a little Miffy keychain. Everything is in really cute pouches. Most of them are from Estala Luna. This is very important. It carries my turtle neck pillow that I was telling you guys about and my huge puffy eye mask. This worked a treat on the flight. As you saw, I slept for about 7 hours. Next we have this gorgeous pouch from Mecca Max, and inside I have all of my like toiletry goodies like antibacterial wipes, hand sanitizer, my face spray and facial moisturizer like I was showing you guys before, the essential oils, anti-nausea, anti-diarrhea. If you know, you know. Those are all things that you really gotta stay strapped with just for peace of mind. Okay, and then I have my journal, of course, which you just saw me using. I can't wait to be using this in Italy, and I packed my scissors and my glue stick, of course, and I even packed some photos that I cut out and printed out so that I can do my little vision boards whilst I'm traveling. And of course I've got my little Instax printer as well. Headphones in their case. These are the Sony XM5s. I love them so much. They're so comfortable and the sound is amazing. This really isn't interesting, but this is another cute Estala Luna pouch, and I just have all of my chargers inside of it. I actually had this in my suitcase, but I had to take it out because my suitcase was too heavy. Then I have my laptop in its gorgeous Bagu sleeve, and this is my new laptop that I had to get the other day because my other screen smashed. Go watch my last vlog if you don't know what I'm talking about. Now this is probably the most important thing in my carry-on bag. This is Clara, or Kini as I call her, and I don't think I've formally introduced you guys. This is my girl. She's been around since before I was born and she's my best friend. I take her on every trip with me, and she's in this very special dust bag so that she doesn't get messed up in my bag. And then one last thing, I just have my Kindle. I didn't even get to read on the plane because I slept the whole time, but I think this next flight I will definitely be reading. And then I have my little Carhartt crossbody that I keep my passport and wallet and all of those things in, but I'm going to film a separate what's in my bag for that for my TikTok. But I think there are people around me now, so I'm going to go. I'm boarding in a couple of hours. I'll be in Italy this afternoon, so I'll speak to you guys then. See you in Italy. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me over the sound of the bells outside. Bells! It's my first time hearing the bells again. Oh my god. There's a balcony that is filled with jasmine outside, and this, to me, is Italian summer. I wish this screen had smell-o-vision so you could smell what I'm smelling right now, but the best I can do is just show you everything. I'm ready, as you can see. I'm not wearing any mascara because my eyes are so red, they're so bloodshot. I'm so tired. At the start of this video I said that it's good to make a plan for yourself if you're by yourself and you're not sure what to do. So before I go out, I think I have a plan for myself, and it's that I'm starving. I'm gonna get some pizza Italia from this bakery that me and my zia know nearby that's really good. And then I might just go for a really long walk, or, I mean it's not that long, but I'll just like slowly walk to the Duomo because I feel like I have to see that on my first night. And then if I feel hungry on the way home, I can stop in at this little chain restaurant. I mean, girls at Max Mara last year recommended it to us, and it's a chain, but it's really good. So if I'm still hungry, I'll stop in there for a plate of pasta, and then I'll come home, take my makeup off, do a face mask, etc, etc. That's the plan. Let's head outside. Okay, I'm gonna be honest guys, I definitely think I'm crashing now. I'm so tired. It's about 8 p.m. though, it's still so bright outside, which is so crazy, but I think I'm gonna go to bed. So I think this marks the end of my video, the end of my travel with me all the way from Australia to Italy. How crazy. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm going to be away for 2 months. I don't know. I hope this video was interesting to you, and if you're traveling soon, I hope it brings you some comfort or even some excitement. I'll keep this short though because I think I'm literally about to fall asleep and I need to get my makeup off. But I will see you guys very soon for the rest of my Italian summer and Euro summer diaries. I can't wait to show you the rest of my trip. I already feel so inspired, and I hope I can feel relaxed soon. Buonanotte. Bye.